We'll wait for Coach Aaron to have a seat first. May I help you, sir? Oh, okay. Welcome to Senior Recognition Day. What a proud day for our 25 seniors that are here today and their parents. It's always fun to get everybody together and just celebrate them. Seniors, as 21st century tech savvy, Instagramming, internet surfing, TikToking humans, you are all drawn to instant gratification. You want the more and the better, and you want it now. It is so ingrained in you that it is often easy to forget that life is a journey. It's a process. I hope that swimming at TAC has taught you that the journey, the process, is a beautiful one. And I say that it's a beautiful one because more often than not, you had to take the scenic tour. Okay? Swimming, traveling in a straight line from point A to point B is very rare. Your paths were often interrupted. You had to navigate the peaks and valleys that a particular season brought. Hopefully, swimming has taught you that the process is the vehicle in which to get you to your destination. Swimming here, hopefully, taught you to trust the process of reaching your goals, knowing that even the smallest step forward, though small, is still a step, and it's still progress. Swimming here, I truly believe, taught you that day-to-day discipline. It made you recognize that the mundane, the day-to-day grind, the insignificance actually mattered. The process of constantly chipping away at times, practicing technique like breakouts, turns, and finishes, hundreds, thousands of times, allowed the bigger moments to happen for you. It taught you to pick yourself up after you failed or after failing, celebrating the little victories and knowing that taking each day at a time will eventually result in a more beautiful journey. Lessons that all of us as coaches wanted to instill in you. Lifelong lessons I am sure your parents wanted you to learn. JP, I think you may have a few words of wisdom to say to the seniors before we
Nothing very wise today, but every class is special in its own way, unique in its own way, but in the history of this program, this one is very unique. So, started 9 years ago or so, and some of the graduating seniors this year started in TAG 3 when it was first formed 9 years ago when they were 8, 9, 10 years old. Traveled all the way through the program and graduating and going on to great things. So this class is unique for me in that it represents really the first generation of Titans that have grown up through the program and gone on to do really, really outstanding things. So I don't think that we should lose sight of the fact that this is these are Titan babies, basically, right? A lot of people have come in and graduated and been here, but some of these kids are Titans through and through. They haven't come from anywhere else. They've grown through the program, and it's been a pleasure for me to watch them grow, and I look forward to seeing what they do in the future. That's all I got.
If you're a senior and have been here for all of your years of swimming, stand up. Stand up. I know Charlotte Hook is. Oh, yeah. There's your Titan babies, JP. Thank you. That's exciting. Now, speaking of journey and understanding that the journey is better than the destination, let's turn our attention to a group of seniors that have extended their swimming journey in college. Before we go to the spring signees, many of you are not here in November when we celebrated 15 of our seniors swimming in college, and I'd like to just review those for you. So stand up, don't be shy. Emily Carpenter, University of Texas. Katie Shignell, University of Richmond. The Spiders. Abby Clark is George Washington. Michael Cotter, NC State Wolfpack. Claire Curzan, Stanford University. David Greeley, Harvard University. Braden Hoffey, there you go, University of Virginia. Charlotte Hook, Stanford University. I didn't see Sam, but Sam is going to swim at Georgia. Oh, where are you? I always forget you. There you go, Sam. Sam, University of Georgia, the Bulldogs. Lance Norris, NC State Wolfpack. Wyatt Pena, Wingate. Mitchell Stroud, Virginia Tech. And Abigail Tomlinson, East Carolina. And I know Cameron Valent, there you go, the University of Alaska, Fairbanks. Sam Allred, Old Dominion University. So in case you missed that early signing period, those are our 15 signees. Today we have another group that we'd like to celebrate and they're signing. So if you are in that category, please come up and have a seat. All right. So sitting before you are our new signees. They will extend their swimming career at different colleges and university. First, Allie Eward. I know she's not here, and I know why she's not here, because she was a little embarrassed about her school mascot, the Purple Cows. Right. We have Matt Gimble down there, Florida Institute of Technology, the Panthers. Right. Kate Haglund, New York University. And you know what, the New York University, because I learned this today. It was interesting. The Bobcats. And the what? Kyle Johnson, University of Mary Washington. That's an easy one. The Eagles. Mitchell Payne. Indian River State College, Pioneers, AKA the Water Rats. Well, we'll just pretend like that's it, because that's a cool name. Jathan Pearson, Barton University, Bulldogs. And Izzy Stevenson, University of Rochester, Yellow Jackets. So as you can see, between the early 15 and then these swimmers, the TAC Titans are spread out throughout the United States, and hopefully they will represent their families and TAC in a first-class manner, which I know they will. My advice to you guys as you move on is to embrace the journey. I had the opportunity to also swim in college, and it is some of the best memories that I have. I probably couldn't tell you who my organic chemistry teacher was. Matter of fact, I can't. However, I could tell you every one of my teammates and the different journeys and the fun things that we collectively did. So those memories you will serve for a lifetime. I still keep in touch with all my fellow teammates, and it's just a fun journey. It will go by very, very fast, pretty much like this journey has gone through. So embrace the opportunity. Not very many people have an opportunity to compete in college athletics. They say that only 1% of 1% of all the United States registered swimmers get to participate in their sport in college. So you're a rare group. Each of you in front of you have a nice little TAC letter intent that we have been collecting over the years. And one day we will figure out a place to display all of those. Right, Mike? Right? With the stadium renovation, we were going to do some fun stuff, but now we have all kinds of different projects going on, so we're going to find a great place for those to be displayed. And so when you bring your children back one day, you could look up and say, see, Mommy did swim here, and that's where she went to school. So if you guys would take your pens and officially sign the national letter of intent. Parents, please take pictures all you want. When we're finished today, we can come back up, take individual family photos, and all kinds of fun stuff. So again, to the Bulldogs, the Panthers, the Bobcats, the Eagles, the Pioneers, the Yellow Jackets, congratulations. It's awesome. At this time, we're going to call up our seniors individually, and I am sure they'll have some very good words for you to listen to today. It's always fun to listen to. Some are a little bit more stage fright than others, but this is a really good lifelong lesson, even to come up and just thank some people. Okay? So actually, you guys that are here, if you guys can go back so we could have center stage on each of our seniors. It looks like we're going to go in alphabetical order. So we're going to start with Samantha Allred. She will be Allred.
I would just like to thank my parents, friends, and coaches. I'm so excited to be a part of such a supportive team at Old Dominion University next year.
Emily Carpenter.
All right. To start, I'd like to thank my parents for always being my biggest supporters. I'd like to thank the coaches for always believing in me. And lastly, a huge thank you to all my friends for being what makes swimming fun for me. In my last 2 years at TAC, I've learned a lot of important lessons. And the most important, I'd say, would be to not be so serious and to always find a way to make things fun. Because some days you just need to wear little kid goggles for the entirety of warm-up. Some days you need to sit in the bathroom for a whole round of the main set, which may or may not have happened on Saturday. And do some cannonballs off the blocks. And secondly, don't eat Taco Bell before practice, but always make sure to live Moss. Thank you.
Jay Chagall.
Hi guys, my name is Katie and I've been on TAC since the program started in 2013. When I was younger, I tried a lot of different sports, but honestly I was pretty bad at all of them. I started summer swimming when I was 4 and then got thrown into year-round when I was 5, and really it was only because my brother was doing it. There are a lot of reasons why I've continued swimming for this long, but I'd especially like to thank my parents and my brother for their support and encouragement. My parents have made it all possible, spending countless hours volunteering and getting me to and from practice before I could drive myself. I'd also like to thank all of the coaches that have helped me in my time here. You've all helped shape me into the swimmer and person I am today. Finally, I'd like to thank all of my friends that swimming has brought me. For as long as I can remember, my best friends have been the ones I've met because of swimming. From swimming in the freezing cold or pouring rain in Virginia Beach to making ice baths and sharing hotel rooms during travel meets and all the practices in between, the memories I've made here are the ones I'm going to remember for a very long time. One of the things we all know about swimming is that you can't always control how you feel or how you perform in a race or even practice. You can, however, choose the people that you surround yourself with when things don't go your way. I'm so incredibly grateful to TAC for giving me my people. Without them, I'd probably have quit swimming a long time ago, and I'm really going to miss you all next year. Thank you.
Abby Clark.
Hi everybody, I'm Abby Clark. I want to start off by thanking my parents for supporting me both in and out of the pool. Even though life is busy, I'm thankful you guys could be a part of my swimming world, whether it be through volunteering or driving me to all their early morning practices. Next, I'd like to thank all my TAC coaches. I am beyond grateful for all that you've done for me and all the opportunities I've had on this team. I want you guys to know that the countless hours you've put in for the benefit of your swimmers don't go unnoticed, and I'm very thankful. Some coaches I want to specifically thank are Coach Bruce. Thank you for taking me in for the past 4 years. Coach Matt, thank you for teaching me what it means to be mentally tough and making the effort to get to know me beyond swimming. And Coach Rob, you basically taught me how to swim, and you've made a lasting impact on me, and I can never thank you enough. Lastly, I'd like to thank my friends and peers. To my fellow seniors, our class is so dear to my heart because of all the years we spent together. Some of us have grown up together, and I've been able to make lifelong friendships through this team. To everyone else, I've been very lucky to be a part of an extraordinary group of people, of not only swimmers, but people. I can without a doubt say that all of you challenged me to be a better person, and that is priceless. Thank you.
Leah Klaus.
Okay, hey everyone, I'm Mia. I'd like to start by thanking my parents for always supporting me and taking me to and from practices and meets. I'd also like to thank my coaches for pushing me to be the best person and best swimmer. I've made some of my best friends through the sport, and I'm very thankful for the experiences that I've had, as well as the highs and lows that definitely shaped me into the person that I am today. I'm excited for the future, and I wish everyone the best of luck.
Michael Cotter.
I'd like to thank my parents, my coaches, and of course my teammates. TAC definitely has a special place in my heart, and coming into practice every day, knowing that, you're going to have a group of people who are not only going to make you like a great swimmer, but also even a better person is a great thing to have. And, I think that a training environment where you're all pushing each other to be the best version of yourself is something special, and definitely something that I'm going to miss about this team. And I was thinking about kind of like how, my club swimming career is coming to an end and kind of winding down. And thinking back on it, you only get to go through this experience once. Like once you're 10 and under and you age up to 11, 12, there's no going back. So like each step. And I'm just so glad that I got to do it with this group of people. And you guys made it really special. So thank you.
Hello guys, standing up here now and having seen so many previous senior speeches, I can't believe it's finally my turn. It's definitely been an amazing 5-year journey, and I have a ton of people to thank for helping me achieve a lot of my dreams. First, I'd like to thank the entire coaching staff at TAC for your endless support and dedication. You've sacrificed so much for us swimmers, and I truly appreciate your words of wisdom and expertise. Swimming has provided me the chance to explore many parts of the U.S. and the world, some trips being shared with you all. I hope to carry with me many nuggets of wisdom I've learned from all of you. I think one of my biggest accomplishments from being on TAC is being able to interpret about half of Rob's chicken scratch from my time in TAG 1. Thankfully, he joined the 21st century and now types out his practices. Secondly, I'd like to give a huge shout out to my parents. I can't imagine how many miles they've driven to get me to practice, not always on time, but getting me there. Their willingness to travel for hours to come watch me swim for literally seconds is a little crazy, but so are they. So I love you guys and thank you so much. Last and most important, I'd like to thank my teammates. You guys motivate me to come to practice and get through the hard sets. I can't say seeing Bruce's 150 fly practices on Monday make me want to get out of bed, but knowing we all suffer together makes it a little bit better. I can't wait to follow along with all your careers and hopefully be able to see each other on pool decks in the future. It's been great being a part of this TAC family, and I'm so excited to enjoy a few weeks in the sun in our new outdoor pool to get a base tan before I head off to California for Stanford in the fall.
Ryan Davila.
Hello? This is very embarrassing. Hello, my name is Ryan D'Amelia. I am in front of millions and about to embarrass myself terribly. And I would like to say that 3 things are the most important thing in my life. One, always remember that even in the darkest times, even when you're at the lowest, that the hardships don't last forever. They are not, nothing lasts forever by entropy standards or whatever, so you must know that hardship never lasts forever. That got me through very dark times, and I remember that till this day. Sorry. Number 2, I forgot my thoughts. Okay, I'm done.
Hey guys, I'm Thor. I will be taking a gap year next year, so I will still be here in the fall when you guys go off to college. First thing, I would like to thank my parents. You guys have meant the world to me. You've done a lot of stuff for me that I don't know that I would do in the first place. You guys have made great sacrifices for me to continue my swimming career here and hopefully in college as well. I'd like to thank my coaches, Bruce, JP, Matt, Blake, Alan, Aaron, Rob. You guys have helped me throughout everything. Even though we give you hard times, like we call Rob short, we make fun of Bruce when Clemson goes 8-4 in football. These guys are there for you. They don't be afraid to ask them any questions, if it's swimming related or if it's life related. They are there. They are very good people, and they will help you out throughout your years. I would also like to thank someone who's not here with us anymore. The man who got me into swimming, Coach Brian. He put me into the sport. I don't think I would be here without him. I would also like to thank the team here. We've grown up together through the last 9, 10 years of our lives, through Tag 2, Tag 3. We couldn't have gotten this far without each other, and I really hope you guys have a great rest of your lives, because I don't know when we'll see each other next. Lastly, I would like to thank the Olympic elite men, especially you guys seniors. I won't be seeing you guys next year, and I won't be running with you guys anymore. We've had fun. From the stupid games of taps to the dumb arguments to one of my favorite memories, the Iskas ride with Big Mike, Brain, and Rob. I know you guys will do great things, and you guys are some of the greatest teammates I've ever had. Thank you.
J.R. Cobb.
Okay, hi, I'm J.R. Cobb. I'd first like to thank my parents for making my entire journey through swimming possible. I could never count the number of 4:30, 4:15, 4 o'clock wake-up calls, the trips to Greensboro, or the number of post-practice smoothies you guys made me. You two have made all of this possible. I cannot thank you guys enough. Next are my amazing and numerous coaches: Matt, Kelsey, Davis, Sean, Blake, Claire, Eddie, Aaron, hi Aaron, and Kayla. I think that's everyone. And most importantly, Kevin, for being my coach for my entire time at TAC. I've never been in a group that you have not coached, and I can confidently say I would not be the swimmer or the person that I am today without your endless support and enthusiasm. Thank you. Finally, my teammates, my amazing teammates. You guys helped me fight through 30 100s and 4 run swims time after time, laughing through the pain together. We've made a family here at TAC, through thick and thin, and I'll never forget the lessons of perseverance, determination, and most importantly, kindness that each of you have shown me over the past 3 years. I can't wait to begin a new journey at UNC in the fall, but I'll never forget this amazing place. Go Heels!
Hi, I'm Matthew. I've been on TAC for 8 years now, and it has flown by, though it's been a long 8 years. During those 8 years, it's been a privilege to swim with probably the #1 coaching staff and group of teammates in the nation, and I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. Thank you. And I'd also like to give a special thanks to my parents for driving me to those 6 a.m. morning practices, and Dad for always cooking my pre-meet meals every meet. And yeah, and I've probably gone through almost every coach on this team, and I'd like to thank all of you for all you've done for me. And yeah, thank you. Roll Titans.
Yo. First of all, I'd like to thank my parents who have taken me to thousands of practices and hundreds of meets. I was the kid who was 18 years old without a permit, a driver's license, but thankfully we just got it. Next, I would like to thank my coaches who 4 years ago accepted the kid who walked into practice like... and have fostered the development of me as a person, both physically, in and out of the water, and the mental side. Next, I want to thank my teammates who have provided some of the greatest experience I've had and pushed me to get to the place I am today. So without you guys, I don't think I could have been there. And I think leaving this place, I think we built something special and kind of sent it in the direction where I think we'll be on top for a while. So to all of you guys, thank you, and I look forward to seeing what you guys do. So thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Ruth Harder, and I'd like to start off by thanking the coaches I've had throughout the years for showing up every day and being there for me and teaching me the lessons I'm going to take with me throughout college and the rest of my life. I'd like to thank my teammates for making me actually want to come to practice every day, for making it more fun and helping me get through all the sets. And obviously, I'd like to thank my parents for always being there for me, cheering me on no matter what happens at meets, and for driving me every single day. And lastly, I'd like to thank swimming in general for being my outlet and my safe place when life got chaotic, and for all the lifelong friendships I've made, and I hope that I have you guys forever. I'll cherish the memories I've made here, and I'm excited to start my next journey at NC State in the fall. Thank you.
Yo, how's it going? I'm Braden, and I've been swimming on tack for about 8 years now. And when I first started this sport, I had no idea where I was going. Every day, Rob would tell me to pull my head out of my butt, and every day I wouldn't listen to him. It wasn't until I was about 13 that I realized I could actually do something with this sport. So I'd really like to thank all of my coaches, first off, for getting me to be where I am, because without them, I certainly wouldn't be an excellent swimmer I am today. Next off, I'd love to thank my parents and everything they've done for me, from cooking meals, taking me to faraway swim meets, and supporting me, and waking me up at 4:30 when I don't wake up, because I'm horrible at waking up. And I'd like to thank them. And last but not least, I'd love to thank my teammates. You guys are the greatest ever. Without you guys, practice would be absolutely boring and drab, and I'd have to listen to Bruce play Michael Jackson and have no one to joke with. But you guys make practice interesting, even though we're swimming 4 100s, or not 4 100s, 4 500s straight. So it's gonna be horrible missing all you guys once we all go to college, and the time I've had here is great. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kate. When I was younger, I would always look forward to hearing all the senior speeches at the end of the season, and I didn't really think my turn was going to come around so quickly. Writing the speech was a really sweet moment for me to look back on my swimming career, and I was really happy that I actually had trouble finding kind of big moments, because it really is the little things with this sport. It's like every day you come to practice, not just one thing. So first, I'd like to thank my family, friends, and coaches for supporting me through every step of my swim journey. I couldn't have done it without my parents finding ways to get me from Chapel Hill to Cary 6 days a week, especially when I couldn't drive myself. That was rough. Without my friends making all the hard practices bearable, and without my coaches cheering me on and preparing me for collegiate athletics. Some particularly special memories for me are swimming in the freezing rain at the Virginia Beach meet, Sam and Abby arguing over who has to lead the lane because I refuse to do it, and getting to meet all of the incredibly talented athletes on this team. TAC is a really special place, and it's a really special team, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to meet the amazing athletes I've met here ever again. I have no doubt that the seniors this year are going to do amazing things in the future, and I'm so grateful to have been able to spend this chapter with y'all. Finally, a special note for my Olympic elite coaches, Bruce, Matt, JP, and Blake. I'm sure y'all will be happy to hear you won't have to deal with science club or ethics club ever again after this summer.
Charlotte up.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. First off, I'd like to say thank you to my parents for their unwavering support all these years. For every morning practice they drove me to and every swim meet they sat through. I could not be where I am today without them and the opportunities that they provided for me. I'd also like to thank my coaches for everything they've done for me and helping me to achieve all of my swimming goals. You all truly go above and beyond for your swimmers. I would also like to extend a huge thank you and congratulations to my fellow teammates. I have been a Titan ever since the team was created, and it's amazing to see how far we have come. I am so excited to see what the future holds. Thank you.
Kyle Johnson.
Okay, so I wanted to dedicate the first part of my speech to the older kids who have a few more years left. I wanted to say not to take the last few years for granted. They go by so fast, so yeah. I know it's hard to stay focused and motivated. Trust me, I know. But you really don't have as much time as you think. Anyway, thank you to my parents for supporting me through everything, to my coaches who've put up with all of my stuff and who have supported me, and a huge thank you to all of my teammates who have gotten me through really, really tough practices. Thank you.
Sam Holm.
Hey everyone, I'm Sam Combe. I am in fact here today. I'd like to start off by thanking my parents, my dad who's always videotaping me. Without them, I actually really wouldn't be here today. Not even from North Carolina. I'm from Philadelphia. I moved down here around a year ago, and I wouldn't change that decision for the world. It's really been a journey, and I can't thank my parents enough for making that happen. Next, I'd like to thank my coaches, Bruce, in particular for dealing with me on every Monday and Friday and all the other days of the week when I'm talking about times I probably shouldn't be, instead of focusing on the process. Aaron, for spending a ton of time with me in the weight room, because I take forever to get through a workout. I'm not doing extra. I'm doing the same amount as everyone else. Just takes a while for me, a little slow. Matt, I'd like to thank Matt for getting on me on Thursday mornings. It's a pretty slow morning for me. That's a pretty hard day of the week. I like to thank him for motivating me a little extra on those mornings. JP for getting me through the distance workouts that I do. I haven't done a lot of those recently. They're a little challenging, but I like to thank him for those. Rob, I'm not sure if Rob is here right now, but Rob, he's put a lot of time and effort in me over the past year with the doubles, and he also gets on me a lot. I think I frustrate him a little bit, but that's all right. He's been nothing but great to me, so I'd like to thank all my coaches for that. I wouldn't be the person or the swimmer I am today without you guys, and last but not least, I really would like to thank my teammates, especially that morning group. Spent a lot of time with you guys, as I usually do swim in the morning, unless I stay up a little late or have a lot of homework. You guys have been awesome. You really have shaped me as a person and as a swimmer. Coming down here, I knew I wanted to work hard. I knew I wanted to get after it, but seeing what you guys do every day is really something else, and it's really helped me kind of become a better person, work harder, push through, and it's really been awesome. So I look forward to seeing what you guys do in the future, and I look forward to coming back in the fall, and the winter, spring, summer. So thank you guys. Have a nice day.
Stanley Luke.
Hello,
I'm Stanley Lowe. I'm going to UNC Charlotte next year, and I don't really have a speech like prepared or anything, but I would like to take a moment to thank my parents, my coaches, and my teammates to letting me be able to like push myself and be the best version that I can. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'd like to first thank my teammates for pushing me in practice every day and making me a better person and swimmer, and then my coaches for like believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. And then lastly, my parents. I joined this team 3 years ago, and I mean, I didn't have a car, I didn't have no way to get here, so they had to drive me hours every day and wait in the parking lot for me to practice. So special thanks to them. And just like listen to me ramble on at meets and about times or whatever, and just making meals for me and also getting me up at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 4:30, whatever the time is. So thank you guys.
Hi, my name is Wyatt Pena. I'd like to thank everyone in this room, honestly. I'm so excited to be up here today. I've looked forward to this moment for so long. When I first came to Attack Banquet, I got to see all those seniors come up and make a speech, and literally, as I drove home, I was like, I'm making my requirements for all the speeches, all the stuff I need to say in this speech. Like, I don't know. I can't even remember all the things I said, but my mom told me, she said, you at least have to thank me 3 times in this speech. So I'd like to start in that spirit. I'd like to start by saying thank you, Mom and Dad, for being there no matter how mad I drive you. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being the crazy lady jumping up and down on the side of the pool deck when I'm swimming. And I know my dad's always there because he'll either be like, that wasn't a very good race, you donkey, or that was great, good job. And I'd like to thank all my friends and coaches. I couldn't be here without you guys. One of the last requirements that I remember was these seniors around me today. I can't like imagine doing this without them. We suffer through practices. Like there's tears that are shed. Rob likes to call it croggling, and I've definitely participated in that at a lot of his IM sets. So it's so excited to see I'm so excited to see what each and every one of you will do. And I hope that we don't lose our friendships together. Thank you.
Jason Pearson.
All right, hi everyone, I'm Jathan Person. I would like to thank TAC for welcoming me in here for the short time that I've been here. All the coaches were super welcoming and just nice, and I wouldn't be where I am as a swimmer without them. And they all made me better people. They taught me life lessons every day, and it really helped me get through the day. And I would like to thank my parents for being there through the last 18 years of my life, not just in swimming and everything, so thank you. And for all my teammates, even though I don't know many of y'all here today, thank you to everyone that pushes me. Like in racing and in practice, y'all are the best, so thank y'all.
Kellen Russell.
Hi guys. First, I'd like to say thank you to my parents for driving me to thousands of practices that I've been to over the last almost 9 years here. And then second, I'd like to say thank you to all the great teammates that I've had. Been through many groups, started with Coach Sandy, went to Rana, spent 5 years with Rob, and then now I'm in Coach Bruce, JP, Matt, Claire, Blake's groups, and been there for the last 4 years, which has been great. Thank you to Coach Aaron for making me a better person in the weight room. Definitely helping with my work ethic a little bit. Wasn't the best when I first entered the weight room, and now it's gotten a lot better. And then
I'm excited. I'm taking a gap year, so I'm excited to see where things end up. I'll be swimming with the U.S. Virgin Islands national team down there in St. Thomas. And that's it.
Coach Shellman.
Hi, my name is Hope. I would first like to thank my parents for always cheering for me, supporting me, and driving me to every practice and meet no matter what. Secondly, I'd like to thank my coaches for teaching me valuable lessons about patience, perseverance, and keeping a positive attitude. And lastly, I would like to thank my teammates for helping me get through the difficult practices and the discouraging meets, but also the fun practices and the great meets. Without you, I'd never be able to achieve my goals. I've made some of my best friends here, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for everyone. I'm so excited to start my next journey at the University of South Carolina. Thank you.
Isabel Stevenson.
Hey, I'm Izzy, and I'm so grateful to just have had the opportunity to swim for this team. Thank you to all of the coaches who I've had the chance to work with in my time as a Titan. Coach Claire, Eddie, Kevin, and Aaron, thank you for making this last season as a Titan a memorable one. And I want to give a special shout out to Coach Matt for putting up with me for 4 years straight. You have always believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself, and I'm a stronger person today because of you. As for my parents and family, there's no way I can put into words how thankful I am for the support you've given me. Thank you for watching every single meet and getting up at 5 a.m. to drive me to morning practice. You have always been and always will be my biggest cheerleaders. There are too many people to name that I've had the privilege to swim with, but to all of the friends I've made along the way, thank you for making swimming worthwhile. I feel so blessed to have been able to practice alongside so many amazing and hardworking people, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. Thank you.
Jennifer Strout.
Hello. So I've been swimming at TAC for about 10 years, and this team has always felt like a second family. I've met so many great people through TAC. I would like to thank my parents and especially our coaches for their constant support and taking the time to know us as people and that we're more than just swimmers. And even with the closing of my chapter at TAC, I'm very excited to start a new chapter at UNC in the fall, and thank you for all the memories. Thank you.
Cameron DeLent.
Hi, I'm Cameron Valent. I would first just like to thank my parents for driving me to every practice, volunteering at almost every meet, and just always being there for me and supporting me no matter what. I'd also like to thank all my coaches. I've been here pretty much since I almost started swimming. I did swim when I was younger, but then when we moved here, it was a really big change, and it helps to have coaches that were here that were willing to help push me and teach me, and I wouldn't be the swimmer I am without them. Lastly, I'd like to thank my teammates. A lot of the teammates have helped me get through a lot, and I would not be the swimmer I am today without them, and I would just like to thank all of them for that. I have made so many amazing memories here that I will carry and cherish forever, and I am just so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much. I am excited to continue my academic and athletic career at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Thank you.
I hate public speaking, so I was 100% ready to be skipped. But I just want to thank my parents. It's been a pleasure since moving here to North Carolina to swim and meet all of you guys. Kevin asked for a shout out this morning, so shout out to Kevin for playing mood and making the entirety of TAC hate our group.
And unless we miss someone coming in, last but not least, the man, Mitchell Payne.
This is a surprise. Well, first I'd like to start by thanking my parents. So here we go. Mom's over there. It's kind of weird having a dad as a coach, but he makes it work, and I'm sure I was frustrating at times. I took a weird path, taking 5 years off and then coming back, but we made it work. And I'd also like to thank my teammates for pushing me in practice every day. I definitely wouldn't be able to do it without them. And yeah, thank you.
I think it's very obvious that this is a particularly special group. You know, I know David and Kate mentioned in their little speech that a lot of you helped build something special, and we like to think that is the case here, something very special. I think part of that specialness is something that I talked to our group about, I think yesterday, matter of fact, is that a legacy that you're leaving is going to carry this program even further. And that legacy is that this group of seniors, at least the ones that I have really worked with, have created a culture of competitiveness, and they come into practice every day and compete. They don't just participate, they compete, right? They compete with each other, they push each other, they even are now starting to compete with each other on technique, which is very special. And at practice today, I challenged our juniors and sophomores to be able to carry that legacy on that this group of young people really, really started. So from my standpoint, I'd like to thank you for that. Mike Curran, sitting back there, I hope that you just had a flavor of listening to these swimmers and understand that through your support and your vision, you're changing lives. So thank you. Obviously, this is just a great group of individuals, but at the same time, extremely, extremely talented, right? They are the driving force behind TAC being the #1 team in the country in the gold medal standings, no doubt. Matter of fact, they're so talented that collectively we may never see another group like this come through as a class. So talented, I think I told Michael a couple times, maybe it's time for me to retire now, because we may never see something like this again. So again, congratulations on that. And again, I'd like to thank you all for coming out here tonight. I'd like to thank TLC and especially Melissa that really had everything to do with putting this together. It's great just to be able to walk in and know things are taken care of. Ben, your group, again, outstanding. The place looks great. We actually speak now and hear ourselves instead of just speaking, and hopefully it comes out on the other end live stream. So this is awesome. And what a great place here in this atrium to be able to host events like this. So please feel free to come back up with the balloons and the signings to take family photos and pictures and any other pictures that we want to take. So thank you again for coming out. I really enjoyed the evening. Oh, also before you leave, I know there are cupcakes and senior towels over there. Oh God, how could I forget? That's right. Jeez, almost forgot. They say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So obviously, this is a great way to finish up the night. And I'll turn it over to the AV experts.
You are someone who can always make a difference. You are who you are, and no one can ever change you. Don't wait around before it gets too late, 'cause your time is now. Stand up and make a move. You are someone who can change the world we live in. Don't wait around and let it slip away, 'cause it's all you've got. Stand up and make a move. Stand up and make a move. Stand up and make a move. Yeah, make a move. Free at last. decide. Have the choice. Have the voice that will live through our sons and more generations to come. And move generations to come.